It's very simple. You have to decide what you want out of your technology. Because this technology has this mechanic by which if other people buy, you get richer, it makes people very intellectually dishonest in regards to what the technology is and its real adoption, things like that. People lie constantly about stuff that they've invested in, which is unfortunate. So for instance, what has more utility, Bitcoin or Ethereum? Ethereum. Why? Well, let's see. In Bitcoin, you can't program it to do crap because it's not built to be programmed on. It's trash. And so no one can program on it. So like when I built Hex, I built it on Ethereum instead of Bitcoin. Why? Because you couldn't build it on Bitcoin. And so the world's first time deposit that monetized this time, Hex.com, was built on Ethereum because it's more useful. Stable coins, which allow you to de-risk in volatile moments such as these, when Bitcoin itself is down 71, 70, 74%, and Ethereum's down 82%. In times like that, it's nice to be in a stable coin. Well, those aren't on Bitcoin either. Oh, well, what about NFTs if you want to tokenize memberships or collectibles? Nope, can't do that in Bitcoin. So basically you can't do anything in Bitcoin. It's trash and the price performance sucks. So in 5 years, it went from a 20K all-time high to a 69K all-time high. A 3X price performance in 5 years. My coin did 10,000X in 2 years. Obviously, like, Bitcoin sucks. It's the top of its S-curve. The world's richest guy bought. Companies bought. Trust funds bought. Investment capitalists bought. Entire countries bought. El Salvador made it legal tender and bought. Everyone bought. And so a bunch of idiots that come out at the very end and by the top of the S adoption curve. By the way, you probably don't know what S adoption curve is. Early adopters, no one's ever heard of it. Oh my God, massive adoption. Okay, everyone's using it now, it's cool. That's the S, okay? And like Bitcoin's at the top of its S curve. It has weak, limp gains. Everything outperforms it. Ethereum outperformed it price-wise 3-1. So do you want 3 times the money? Okay, well it seems like Ethereum was a better purchase. And it's much more than that. That's just from the COVID dip. So, if you're honest about the technology, Bitcoin's actually trash. It's slow, it's expensive, it's buggy, it's had inflation bugs. It has a crap roadmap. It's not good technology. It's okay technology. It's okay. I called the 20K top on the day. I called the 65K top on the day, and really the 69K top was fake. It was only there for like a small amount of time. It went straight down. So, and then I was like sad because I used to shill Bitcoin all day long. I was sad that I couldn't do that anymore because I knew it was wrecked, and I called the bear market. And so that video of me getting teared up at 8,500, the fucking price went down to 3,000. So should I feel bad about tearing up at a 3 times higher price and letting everybody else know the shit was wrecked and dead? No, I should feel fucking great. I called the top. I told you the bear market was over. I was 100% right. And if you look at my track history, I'm just fucking right about everything. Like, you give your coins to someone else to try and make yield. You lose all your money. Everybody lost all their money in cred. Now, everybody seems to be losing all their money in Celsius because no one can take it out. It's fractionally reserved. They're fucked. Everybody's fucked because cryptocurrency was invented to get rid of middlemen, and people love to give their keys up and inject middlemen, do the opposite of why crypto was invented. They lose all their money. I was right about Celsius. I was right about the Bitcoin price. I'm right all the time, and I do it for free. I just give you this information that I can sell for millions of dollars for free because I'm a nice guy. Bitcoin's not doing anything new except the double top. The double top was new. So Michael Saylor and some investment funds decided to buy another high, another top, and get leveraged up, and now they're getting deleveraged and liquidated and destroyed. Michael Saylor said Bitcoin was going to fail in 2013 like online gaming. The tweet's still there. He didn't delete it. I was massively invested in Bitcoin. He didn't want to buy it at 1,000. He wanted to buy it at 10,000. He's an idiot. He bought the top. He market bought the top on Coinbase. The president of El Salvador market bought the top on Coinbase from his cell phone. These guys don't even know how to get good order execution. They don't know how to spread their orders across different. I'm just like,
yeah.
What? You guys are idiots. You're noobs. Like, you might know something about another industry, but you don't know shit about this one. You guys are the guys who are going to get fucking wrecked. And unfortunately, he got wrecked with other people's money. It's, he should have listened to me. I sold the top. He bought it. He's a fucking idiot. How often do you see me make a Bitcoin price call? Now, once every couple years. You get a Bitcoin price call once every couple years. So when I make that call, it's a big fucking deal. You got to pick a thing. Like, I make a lot of statements that aren't price statements, like pick a thing, right? Like counterparty risk. I've seen entities failing in Bitcoin and in legacy markets constantly. I know why crypto was invented. It's very easy for me to say, not your keys, not your coins. But people have no goddamn memory. You're like, you guys don't remember Mt. Gox, Quadriga CX, BTCE, Cryptopia? It could go through the list. Like, everybody gets wrecked all the time, but they're just so stupid they don't remember it. Like, they make these new hourglass games where, like, you pay a tax to spend your coin, and you're like, that's the opposite of progress. Low fees, no fees is progress. Some fake scam Ponzi crap where you make the maximum fees, that's not progress. They did that with proof of weekends. Oh, and how did that work out? It went to zero and everyone got wrecked. Oh, so they make a new version of it and it goes near zero and everyone gets wrecked. And you're like, yeah, guys, the history keeps repeating. Do you want to learn from it? You know, they're too dumb to know the history and they just keep getting caught in the same trash. It's crazy. Bitcoin's dropped 85% like 3 or 4 times before. Now it's doing it its 5th time. Cool. So what? Great. It's an opportunity. I mean, I wouldn't buy the trash, but it's still better than most opportunities, right? Like, so like Ethereum dipped like 80+%, and now Hex dipped like 90+%. And you're like, all right, that's what you get for. And by the way, Hex is still up 250x versus Bitcoin and 75x versus Ethereum from January 5th of 2020. So when people are like, dips are in the game, man. Hex has dipped 75, 65%, like 10 times or something, some large number. So this is normal for us. But for these other currencies, it's a once every 3 or 4 year thing. People are like, oh, you were bullish in November of 2017. You're like, yeah. And then the price went up. And then when the price, right before the price started going down, I called it. Like, people are so dumb that don't update their worldview. Ethereum used to suck. It used to only have scams on it. Then it kicked ass. And now it's too expensive and too full. So I have to launch a new thing called PulseChain. So, you know, like you have to update your worldview. Technology is a constantly evolving process. And if you don't update your worldview, you're just going to get left behind. I mean, you're still using an 8-track, you're still using a fax machine. Those used to be good technologies. They're not now. You got to keep pushing. Every tool has its job, its use, its utility, its location. And because people buy these things and make money on them, they totally forget all that. There's no anonymity in Bitcoin. It's garbage. Wouldn't you like your money to be private? Well, I mean, yeah, obviously, right? So like in Ethereum, we've got Tornado Cash. You can make your money. You can get privacy if you want it, and like, not available on Bitcoin. Good luck coin mixing. Everyone gets caught. Doesn't work. It's hilarious. Like, people are stupid. You have to keep slapping them around with knowledge. They're so dumb. Where's the support? I mean, wouldn't the old all-time high have been considered support? It blew through that shit like it wasn't there. It blew right through 20K down to 17K, like it wasn't there. And I don't think everyone's been liquidated yet. I still think there's leverage positions that are still hanging on by a thread that they're still adding margin to that haven't collapsed yet. And when they do sell, like I think there's 180,000 Ethereum position that's still ready to get liquidated. I'm not trading, and I suggest you don't, but if I were trading, I'd want to know where that liquidation was. I'd be looking it up on chain to see the health of it. It helps get the word out there. I mean, I don't think I would have had an article in Bloomberg and the Times unless I was fun to write about. And the reason I'm fun to write about is because I'm outrageous. Because no one gave a shit that I raised $27 million for charity. No one fucking cared. They cared that I bought the world's most expensive diamond. The largest diamond, sorry. Not the most expensive, the largest. So in this world, it's not a meritocracy. You don't get credit for what you should. And so you just got to play the game. You guys want me to dress like a fucking clown and flex and eat overpriced stuff? Fine, I'll do that. But for a greater goal, right? It's actually work. People don't realize, like, taking a picture of your outfit every day, that's work, man. I want to, I got to go think, like, what haven't people seen yet? You know how many pair of shoes I got? I probably got like 100 pair of shoes now, dude. I'm running out of space. I need more space, man.